Hello, beautiful beings. Love and laughter, Tanya Rainbow Horse here. Thank you so much for showing up to receive the message. This video is for people who are on their spiritual growth path, self-growth path, and tend to be fighters, tend to be rebels, tend to be people who know what they want and they're gonna go after it, and they've just got this undying passion to move towards and have their goals and what they want, and they're very resilient and strong. Now, that is a huge gift that you've got there. Being a rebel, sacred disturber, you've had to fight your way through a lot of things in life, and you stand up for what you need and want, and you don't let it go. You're like the bulldog holding on to that bone, and it's yours no matter what. You go for it. You fight. And you push, and you make happen. Now, that's beautiful and all, but when you are making progress on yourself, learning to go with the flow of the universe, and you want to move more towards what you're striving for, or when you're navigating tough situations, and you're just like, always in this fight mode, it really makes the path of unfolding for you a lot harder. I'm a chronic fighter, holder on to, shaking the thing, holding on to it. And these last couple weeks, maybe even month and a half or so, I'm not even sure how it sparked, but I think I was listening to a song, and it said, instead of fighting it, I relaxed into it, and I let my old self fall to the ground, and I was laughing. Something like that. Anyways, the point was she was talking about, I used to fight my path, but now I relax into it. And that hit me really profoundly, because again, like I said, I'm a fighter energy. I've learned how to kick and scream my way through things and to hold on to what's resilient, what's important to me, and I don't let it go. But when I'm using it on the path, I've found and seen patterns of where that fight energy has slowed me down or made things a lot harder. Because when you're holding on so tightly, energy's gotta give it back to you. There are more paths of least resistance, but when we're so caught up in holding on, fighting for, and moving towards what we're fighting for, and thinking that we need to be holding on to that so tightly, we don't allow ourselves to flow more easily. We don't allow ourselves that path of ease because of the fight energy. So we just keep getting more fight, and it takes more energy to transform this or move through this, or you've got to move through a situation with more robust and hard and strong energy to get to the other side, because it's that fight energy keeping that fight alive. And so it just keeps repeating itself through your self-growth. So when we can learn to relax the hands and to stop the fighting, the path really does become a lot more easeful, a lot more relaxed. And when we teach our bodies to take a breath and be on the path, it comes to us a lot easier, and we can rest into it, and we can see the signs and the directions to go certain ways a lot clearer, because we don't have that fight there. The energy of it is so much lighter. Like, for a while, I just was like going a little insane with myself, because I felt like I was perpetually draining myself. Making great strides in progress and learning a lot. Let me not confuse you. I mean, you probably already know, you're probably on this path, but I'm sick and tired of having to fight myself through things. I don't want to release energy and burn it up so fast. I want to conserve that energy. I want to be in peace and relaxation. I want to enjoy the path, the journey. Because that's a big thing too, when you're just so busy, caught up trying to fight and force things, you don't appreciate what can naturally just be laid at your feet, unfold for you. It can be so much easier. And I'm experiencing it. I remind myself almost every moment that I've stopped fighting and I'm going to relax into it. And there's a layer of reality that is shedding from that. And I'm seeing how that grace and ease is moving into the journey and the path for me. I'm able to step into my next level without all as much chaos. I'm able to step into my next level with a level of peace, relaxation, ease, not so pent up with all this, I'm just naturally already, okay, go this way. The signs are so much more like neon signs, like, hey, go this way. Okay. Hey, take this action. Oh, of course. Because I don't got all, well, we don't have that fight there. It opens up and expands. Now, I'm not asking you to give up your fight. You're always going to need that. And it's a beautiful thing. I'm just asking you to move it on the edges a little bit and save it for what's really worth fighting for. The path of least resistance is worth so much. So we are not expending our energy. So we can enjoy the beautiful things. So we can revel in that peace and in the awe of where things are showing us to go, where things want us to go. Like, it's like spirit's like taking your hand gently and just guiding you. And you're like, okay. You're being the child of spirit and you're allowing spirit to guide you and trusting that it's guiding you right where you want to be. Thank you so much for showing up to receive the message. I'll see you in the next video. Love and laughter.